Hi everyone, so I'm finally getting on with my first holiday of 2023, which was to Tallinn in Estonia. We went in March 2023 and I'm finally getting around to finally sort of scrapbooking it. So I have spent my morning getting all my bits together and I wanted to show you what I'm planning on using for this album. I knew as soon as we went what sort of colours I wanted to go for, which is like blue, silver and black. One, because it was very snowy and yeah, just like crisp and white and nice colours and stuff like that, but also the flag, the Estonian flag, is blue, black and white, I believe. So it just matched it really nicely, and as I said, it was winter, it was snowy, so it was perfect to be able to use those colours. I'm trying not to use much blue because I use blue a lot, basically. Like, it's quite easy to use blue for beach holidays and stuff, because obviously the sea and things, but also for winter, because obviously, again, people associate winter with blue being cold and things, so it's really easy to just go to blue. But I have loads of blue washi tape and stuff, but I don't have any, well, I do, but hardly any blue paper. So I'm really trying not to use much blue. So this is my only blue album, I think, for this year, and then the rest I'm really going to try and push for other colours. So yeah, quite a few bits and pieces. So obviously the first thing, which is the most important thing, this is obviously my pocket full of all the photos and ephemera and stuff. I've already done a video on me sorting them out and things, so you can see what sort of things I collected, but it's all very generic stuff, you know, postcards, maps, obviously my photos that I printed off. There's a few odd bits like chocolate wrappers and stuff like that, but generic things that you pick up. But obviously you can go and see that on my channel with all the bits and pieces that I collected all together. So yeah, I think it's about 150 photos all together, but they're all in there, so that is what's going to be the bulk of my album. Then I've got, so I really wanted to try and use this album. I'm still on the fence about it because it's quite chunky and there's nothing even in it. It doesn't look that chunky, but it feels chunky. The pages feel really thick, so I just don't know whether it's gonna be too chunky for it. But I really want to use this album. I've had this for ages. I got it on sale, and it's just, I don't know why I bought it, to be honest, because it's not really my colours. I find it quite difficult to use this colour, but I'm going to be obviously going over it with my own paper, so you won't even see that colour. The front, I'm hoping to buy some spray paint or something that I can spray paint this black or blue or even silver, because obviously it's bright pink at the moment and yeah, it doesn't really go. This, again, I think it was on sale because this was broken. I don't know, try and find something to fix that so it closes, but I very much doubt this is going to close after I put everything in there, so it might be just I take it off, so we'll see. But basically it's a bit of a DIY album because it's not straightforward, but I want it out of my stash. I want it gone, basically, because I find it very hard to use, and it's got enough pages, I think, to last me this this album, whereas my other ones are quite thin. They've only got about 40 pages, whereas this has at least sort of 50-60, so I think this will be okay. The others I didn't want to run out of room, so they could be for smaller trips, but this one I think will hold, so we'll see. I'm just going to go with it and work with it, and obviously I'll be happy once it's done, but it just needs some doing to it, basically. So that's that. I think I got it from Wilko's, as I said, on sale once upon a time. So as I said, the theme I'm going for this one is obviously white and silver, and white, silver, blue and a bit of black. So I have two paper pads that I wanted to use. One is from Simply Creative, and I've obviously got it for £1, and one's from The Works, which is £3, so not bad. But I've used a few out of both of these, but not all of them. So this one's super thin now because I've hardly got any left. I used this from a Winter Wonderland album, I think, but I think it's only got 4 left. It's just got these 2 deer ones and then these 2 Christmas tree ones, so I wanted to use those up, you know, so I can get that out of my stash. So that's the Let It Snow collection by Simply Creative. And then from The Works, again, Make and Create, is this White Christmas, and I like it because it doesn't actually have anything on there about Christmas. It's just loads of snowflakes and stuff, so it doesn't really matter that it's about Christmas, because obviously we went in March, it wasn't Christmas. So yeah, it's ideal really for these ones, because it's just a load of snowflakes and nice colours and stuff. So I think I'm going to use 1 or 2 of this. But yeah, so there is 24 sheets, so I've got 30 pages out of there, so hopefully I can use that. I do have 2 smaller paper pads that I can always bring in, and these are slightly darker. I'm very unsure whether to bring in some dark blue, because I've got black and stuff, I'm not sure, but it's there if I needed to. But I thought sometimes it's quite nice to contrast, give a bit of sort of like darker colours. But this is the It's Cold Outside by Paper Addicts. Nice sort of silvers in there and stuff, greys, some blues and things. So yeah, we'll see what ones I can use. There is a few ones that look a bit greeny, so I'm just trying to stay away from those, but just some little ones I thought would be nice. And then this is the Winter Wonderland by Dovecraft Premium. Again, more darker colours, but it's got nice silver to it. So like this one, for example, is nice, and that one. So yeah, there's quite a few little bits and pieces that I can pull out to use. Lots of silvers. Yeah, it's just that's nice. Just the darker colours. I'm not sure yet what to do with them, but yeah. So I've got a fair bit of paper to obviously use for this album. So then this brings you onto my box full of stuff. So I've probably pulled out more than I would need, but I'd always prefer to have more than less. I normally end up going back into my stash at some point and getting something else out, but for the gist of things, I've got some distressed spray stain that I hopefully get to use in the background. So I've got the Chipped Sapphire, which is like a dark blue, and then the Iced Spruce. I'm not really sure, I don't think I've used that. It's yeah, I've not used it at all. It's still sealed, so I don't know how that comes out, so I want to just test that. I don't know, I mean, it might just be my eyes, but it looks a little bit green, but I think it is just supposed to be like a dark grey, so we'll see. But they're the 2 spray stains that I hope to get to use on my backgrounds for my paper. Right, so washi tape. So I went through all my washi tapes, all like 1,000 of them, and I've decided on these ones. So this one's really annoying, and I'll be glad to get this out of my stash because it's really annoying. So the main ones I wanted to use were these. So I wanted to use this polka dot one. I think it came from Paper Chase. It's just a cute little polka dot one, basically. It's quite thick, so it should last me the whole album. Oh, this washi tape is so sticky. And yeah, so it's quite thin. But yeah, I thought it would go quite nicely with the theme. And then I've got a few glittery ones. Again, they're really annoying, I'll be glad to get them out. But this one is a light blue glitter one. I don't know where I got this from, probably Craft Sensations maybe, but it's just like a light blue glitter. And then these 2 different sized silver ones. So this is not very glittery, but still glittery, like sparkly sort of thing, but it's quite thin. This is really sticky here and I don't know why, so I'll be glad to get that off. But yeah, it's not overly thick, but yeah, I wanted to use that. Then I have this thick silver one, and as I said, I purely pulled it out because I want to get rid of it. Basically, I've had it for absolutely years, and it's really annoying because it keeps coming undone. I think it's like parcel tape almost, like you use it for like gift wrapping rather than it's washi tape as such. So it's really thick, but I should be able to use that. It shouldn't take me long to use because, as I said, it's quite thick and there's not that much of it. So, but I just thought it was quite nice, the glitter and stuff. It is very glittery, so, and it's nice glitter. It doesn't come off or anything. So yeah, so that one is that one. And then the one I was a bit of an iron about, if I do bring in some dark, then it is this Christmas tree one, and I think came from Dovecraft, which I think came from this same collection, the Winter Wonderland, because it's got the same Christmas trees on there. So yeah, I think it's really nice, and I do like the Christmas trees with the little silver stars and stuff on them. So yeah, so these are the washi tapes that I plan on using. A bit of a mix, but it'd be nice to use them. I've not used silver yet for any sort of scrapbook, so that'd be fun to use. As I said, I've used blue a lot, but silver is a new one for me, which is nice. So then I've got some random bits. I've got this ribbon. Again, not sure if I'll use it, but it's there. And I do need to get rid of it, basically. It's from Dovecraft. It's 2 meters. It's from like a cupcake collection, but it's just got blue and white stripes. So I thought it would go quite nicely. Then I've got this snowflake punch. I bought this years ago for when I went to Iceland. So I hope to be able to use it again. It's Creative Expressions. No, I can't think who does it now. X-Cut. Yeah, it might be X-Cut. So yeah, it's quite chunky. It's quite hard to actually use. So yeah, I had to really push it. But yeah, so we used some snowflakes for that. And then these came from, well, these are from Dovecraft's Christmas crafts, I think. Can't think what that says underneath there. Yeah, it's from Do Crafts. And it's wooden, sparkly, you can just see the slightly sparkly wooden embellishments, and there's 12 in there. The only thing is I have got quite a few like wooden or thick embellishments, so I don't know how many I'll use of these. But I might either use all of these or none of the others, or mix and match. So we'll see. I just don't want it to be super chunky, because I also have these, which are felt snowflakes, and I got these from the Works, I think, but they came from, might be from Do Crafts again, but it came in like a Winter Wonderland collection. I've got loads of them in all different colours, but I decided just on these 4 with this design. Again, they're not really chunky, but I could only afford to really use 4, so it didn't make my album too chunky. But them alongside, you know, the wooden, it can make it quite chunky. So I'm going to try not to use too much of them. So we'll see. As I said, it's best to get loads out rather than none. So then these are the other little wood veneers, but these are super thin for wood veneers. So these are little snowman little things, and they're very thin, so they should be okay. But I got them in silver and white, again because it was snowy. They do also come in just wood, but I didn't want to use those ones. So I just pulled out the silver and the white ones, and these are all of them. So again, I might not use all of them, but I pulled them out just in case. It'd be nice to use them all up. Always nice to use up everything in your stash, but yeah, so I got those. Then these were just a random thing I had in my stash, basically. I used to get a load of craft magazines and things, and a lot of them were for cards, and I don't really make cards, but they had these little blue and, well, they've got gold in them, so I'm not sure, but because they're blue and they've got like little silver bits and stuff on them, I think I might be able to get away with using a few of them. I might even cut out the gold and take off the gold on there and just use the colours. But yeah, they would just see if I could use them, basically, because as I said, they're just sat in my stash and not getting used, so I want to try and get rid of those. Then I got another one of my Luxe paper blocks. This is a Christmas one, but I don't think I'm going to use a lot of this. I just liked it because it had a few of the vellum silver words and stuff, and the black also, like it says winter is here. There's a few happiness, is quite cute. Christmas calories don't count, can't really use that one, but like create, plan with me, so joy to the world, winter, get crafty, cozy, let it snow, little snowflake. So yeah, there's quite a few things. Baby, it's cold outside, so quite a few things I can use on there. So that's why I pulled this one out. There is a few like this. This is quite nice. I might actually use this to punch my, I can't think what the word was, punch my snowflakes out of, actually. I don't know if I've got any silver paper left over, but like I could use this one as well because that's a nice blue. And this one as well. So if I do need some more paper, I don't think I will, but it's always nice to use bits and pieces up. But I love this page. This has obviously got loads of blue and silver on there that I can use. Plans, hello winter, cozy, you know, all them sort of things. I can use all that. That was sort of the only things apart from these black and white words that I can use, basically, like those little cushion and things. So there's a few little things. I like this Plan With Me and the little diary and stuff like that. So, oh, and this one's nice as well. So yeah, just the blues and the silver things, that's what I'm sort of aiming for. So yeah, quite a few little bits and pieces in there that I can use up. Then these are pretty much all my stickers and stamps and stuff. So I pulled this one out purely because I wanted to use the blue luggage tags and airline tickets and stuff. So the little blue one's quite cute. So there's a couple of those, and then there was also this admit one. I don't know if I got a few of those. Yeah, so a few of the tickets and stuff. So just little bits. As I said, I like to get rid of little bits. I know that I can't use everything all in one album, so just to get little bits taken out, it's one thing at a time, basically. Like, you know, I'm emptying this book a little bit at a time, so that's the key thing. Rather than just going, oh, I can only use one sticker, I won't bother, I'll bring it out and use that one sticker, and that sticker's done. So this is why I brought these two out. So obviously these are my sticker books, and I brought this one out because I wanted to use, I thought about using some of these. I thought they were quite cute because I'm using like black and white. And then that might have been it for this one. There was a few black and white things on here, little words, not too much, but like I love these. So yeah, that might have been it for that one. And then this one, it's quite a new one. I've not used any of this, I don't think, yet. I think it's the words, yeah. So they had all these words. I don't think I used the gold, but all the little words for everything else, like let's have some fun, enjoy, have a good time, surprise. Yeah, cute. This is your day, happiness. You know, loads of random stuff to put on there. So that's why I picked this one up, because all those white and black letters. And then there's a few bits maybe in here, I'm not sure. No, maybe not. No, but then they're definitely the words are what I wanted out of that one. Then I have these cute little silver planes that I haven't used for ages. I remember getting these, yeah, I've not used these for ages, so I try and use those throughout the album, because obviously it's a travel album, so you can get away with using planes throughout the whole thing. Then these cute little packing things. I'm not sure how I'll use it, but there's a few little bits and pieces on there that I can you know, add in. Like I love the little camera, 100%, little umbrella, things like that, little suitcase and stuff like that. So these are from Sortilia, but I think they're Korean. Yeah, they're Korean. So they do have some Korean letters on there, so I'll have to wait till I go to Korea to use those, because I have no idea what they've mean. But there's definitely a few little bits and pieces that I can incorporate in this one. Those are stamps, so I'll come back to those. But these little gems, again, haven't used them for ages. I've had them for ages, and I just thought they'd be quite nice, but they are, again, quite chunky. So I've just got to be really careful, making sure it's not becoming too chunky. But these are from the range. I just thought they were quite nice. Different sort of shades of blue and silver. One more sticker pad. I'm trying to think what I use this one for. Maybe these. I like this. Smiles are always in fashion. I think that might have been it, actually. Oh no, sorry, I wanted to use these. It says I'd say I'm planning, and my favourite holiday was, and these basically, because I thought they were quite nice colours. So I can use those just as embellishments. I can also use those black little round stickers as well. So yeah, quite a little bits of everything really. Then I've got some of Love to Craft collection. So this is the Let It Snow, which is very similar to that paper pad. I think it's the same design, it's just bought from two different people. But these are the flags and sticks, but I don't think I'll use these sticks. You're supposed to put the flags around it, I think, but I'm not too fussed about that. But I'll use these as embellishments. So there's loads of little flags that I can you know, incorporate as embellishments and stuff. So they're really nice. So I'll use those. I've used a few before, I think in my Winter Wonderland album, but I've not really touched them since. And alongside those are these buntings. Again, this is 100 mini of it, 100 mini buntings, and it comes with string. But again, I probably won't. No, I probably won't use a string, but I can use these as little tabs and, you know, all that sort of stuff. So they're really cute, and so there's 100 of them, so plenty to go around. Then I've got some frames. Again, I don't know how often I'll use these, but it's always best to bring them out. So I've got these polka dot ones, which obviously match my washi tape, which are quite nice. So there's 5 of those. The problem is I just don't have many photos that go down to that size, but if I can find a few, then obviously I can get those out. And then these Polaroid sort of photo booth ones. Again, difficult to use because I don't have photos that size, but I might be able to find some. But there's 4 of those. Again, I've had those in my stash for a long time. And then these are some odd ones that I got with a pack. So it's a silver and white striped, and then another polka dot one I can try and use. Then these are, I use green ones for my France Christmas market one, but these are the silver ones. So there's 4. I always thought there was 5, but maybe there's 4. Again, they're not the greyest because they're glittery all over the place, but I want to use them up. So I try and use these in my album so they're out of my stash. But it's just 4 little tags. And then I've got some doilies because I haven't used doilies for ages, so I thought that would be fun to incorporate, because Tallinn's quite, you know, it's got an old town and everything like that, so lots of old style buildings and things, so that'd be quite nice to incorporate. There's loads there, so I don't think I'll be able to use all of them, but it's nice just to get a few down. Then there's some little stickers that I got from Etsy. So these are, I don't know if again if I'll use these, but I pulled them out just in case. I love the cameras, so I probably will use the cameras, but these little like mail sort of stickers. They just said by air mail and stuff, but they were quite nice colours. If I do incorporate the darker colours, then they go quite nice. But I thought they were quite cute, and I've got those in my stash. I don't really know how to use those, so I thought I'd try. And then these ones are wintry sort of style ones. I only pulled out a few of the same sort of colours. It's a nice little woodland themed ones. Little trees. I know they're green, but there is a particular part on the trip that I think would look nice. And then these blueberries. And yeah, lots of nice wintry sort of scenes. So I thought they were quite cute. And they were from Etsy. And then these are from some label books that I had that I wanted to obviously punch out. So there's quite a few ones that says to and from, but it's just got some grid paper behind them. And then I like these ones that says be happy every day, the little sort of like scribbled blue hearts. It says 5 of those each. And then there's a few of these that just says for you. So these are darker, so these are like black. So that'd be quite nice to bring the black in. So there's only 4 of those, I only had 4 of those. And then I just had the one with love left over, so I thought I'd use that one up. So yeah, some labels to use as like bases for embellishments and stuff. Then these are some revision note cards, but I use them for journaling, so I can either use these grey silver dotted ones, or the lined ones, or even the dark blue ones in the back if I wanted to. So quite a few things, but I'll use those for journaling because I can't write straight at all. It just makes it look a bit neater. So they are from Wilko's, and I used to love those, but Wilko's is going, unfortunately. So yeah, another shop that I like is going. And then the last things are just these stamps. So I'm really bad at using stamps. I'm not, I might use these, but I've got these out from Project Life actually. Letter wise, I might use these actually. I'm probably going to use black ink, maybe in dark blue, but mainly black. I got the little clear alphabet stamps from Hobbycraft. They're just like a little thin letter, and I got these chunky ones. So yeah, I'll use those. I don't have any alphas, I might have some in my stash, but I just know I don't have many at all in blue. So yeah, I think I'm going to use ink for my words. And then these 3 little stamps I thought were quite cute. So it's from the Let It Snow collection. Again, the snowflake. I won't use the Christmas one. I don't know about the deer, but I like the snowflake. But I have these other snowflakes as well that I've used quite a bit. No. But yeah, you can see sort of with the ink the snowflakes and stuff, so I thought they were quite cute. And then we did go for a few hot chocolates, so I thought this hot chocolate one was cute, and I haven't used that one I don't think yet. So yeah, so that is what I'm planning on using. Quite a lot of stuff, as I said. Rather have loads, they're not enough. And my stuff is all over the place at the moment because we are potentially moving house. So my stuff is not in its usual places. So I might as well get everything out rather than having to keep going around and finding things. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this one. And I'm not sure how long it will take me to do this because I've got quite a few busy months ahead of me. But I will be plodding along with it as much as I can. And I hope you look forward to seeing it. So thank you very much. Bye.